Have you ever noticed that when everything is going good, then everything is going good? And when everything is going bad, everything is going bad. And you start bumping into the corners. Every intersection is a red light. Like people start to say you nasty things. It's like, what is going on? Why the whole universe is against me? And that can feel like a vicious cycle because the world, life, is giving me like more and more reasons to complain about and more things to be unhappy about. And what happens very often, we are waiting for outside circumstances to change, so our inner state starts to shift. But if we do so, we become the slaves of life instead of creators of our own experience. That's why teachers like Joe Dispenza, Tony Robbins, also ancient Kundalini practices, all are talking about constantly rising your vibrations and raising above our immediate reality. And when we change our inner state, the outer state of reality will change with that as well. So instead of like being the slaves, victims of what's happening externally and allow that to dictate what's happening internally, we tap within and we change from within, and from that place we allow everything external to change. One of the fastest way to change the inner state is to tap into our bodies, into our physical bodies, to change our physiology. And I have a beautiful somatic tension release practice. The link is in the description of this video. Go to check it out. This practice is for the moments when you need to release everything that is weighting you down. So when you have to let go of the stress that the mind can't think away. The mind can't think away the stress. We have to get into our bodies. Link is in the description. Check it out. It will make your life better. But the question also becomes what to do when I'm not doing the practice. Meaning, we can do the somatic tension release practice, we can do the breath work, we can meditate. Yes, everything is great. What to do in the moments when I'm not doing that practice? What to do for the rest 23 or whatever hours of the day. And look, just a few days ago, I had one of those days when like everything feels heavy. I needed to get from point A to point B, and I needed to walk through very crowded streets. And it's like, oh, there are so many people and there is no like spatial awareness. And I'm like, okay, Oksana, you know what? Every time your mind will want to complain about something, every time you will be dissatisfied about something, you're going to name 3 things you feel grateful for. Because one thing is to write 10 things I feel grateful for every morning, and this is a very powerful practice, or before going to sleep. It's amazing. If you are not doing that, start doing that. But a different thing is on those days when like, I could kill someone. Every time your mind wants to succumb to complaining, or every time you already expelled the complaint out, you immediately name 3 things you feel grateful for. You attach the gratitude to complain. Every time you complain, you name 3 things you feel grateful for. Every time you complain, you name 3 things you feel grateful for. Every time you complain, boom, you complain, gratitude. You complain, gratitude. What starts to happen is that even before you complain, just when like the thought is about to come, you already shift into gratitude. And as soon as you name the things you really feel grateful for, at the beginning it can take some work. It's like, I don't feel grateful for nothing, everything is bad. But we have to look for it, like we have to do the work. Gratitude is work, it's not passive. It will require your active engagement. It's the way it is, accepted. But when you really tap into that gratitude, hey, it's so sunny today and I'm able to enjoy the sun. I'm so grateful I have 2 legs and 2 arms and I can do jump roping or other practices that bring me joy. I'm so grateful my family is healthy. My father just went through some like doctor checkups and I'm so grateful he's healthy. Once we tap into that gratitude, our inner state starts to change. So imagine every time you want to complain, boom, gratitude. What do you think is gonna happen? Instead of frustration, instead of anger, instead of disappointment, instead of that inner tension, you will start to feel expansion. You will start to feel like light within you. You will start to feel space, love, gratitude, appreciation. And as we know, our inner state creates our outer reality, right? So imagine when you are walking through the streets with that state. Yeah, the streets were crowded. My whole experience was different. Usually I would feel like maybe frustrated. Oh my God, the streets are so crowded and people and all that. And I was just feeling like in awe about the beauty of people. And darling, I know that gratitude can feel like way too abstract. It's like what is it? But there is a reason why so many people, and to be honest, like every successful person, is using it so much, because it does change your state. The stepping stone into love is gratitude. And we can always find things we feel grateful for. Like we can always, no matter how miserable we perceive our experience right now, there are plural things to feel grateful for. Always. If we care to look for them. And when you attach gratitude to complaining, you literally, in a way, trick your brain. Imagine like if you're having like a really bad day and you will complain about everything. Okay, let's assume you're complaining 100 times per day. It means you will say 300 things you feel grateful for throughout the day. Don't tell me that it's not gonna change your state. I'm not gonna believe it. It's impossible. It's just impossible. And think about it. When in life you feel the most grateful for? When everything is working out for you, when things are going good, when moment is the way that you wish for this moment to never end. And from this place, it's so easy to find solutions, opportunities, easy to create from that state, to be inspired and inspire others. You feel good inside life. Because whatever we want in life, it doesn't matter whether there is the Birkin's bag or romantic relationships or a specific car or success in the business or career, like it doesn't matter what we want. We simply want to exchange the state we are in right now and to be in a different state. And we think, delusionally, that by getting that thing that we want, it will shift our state. But as we know, it's not like that. Then you achieve everything you want, you buy that thing, and you are still feeling unhappy. Why? Because it was never about the thing, it's about the inner state. An inner state we can create and shift and change independently whether we have that thing or not. And saying that, I don't mean don't go to climb the mountain, whatever is your inner mountain. No, go achieve everything that you want. Just don't feel miserable on the way achieving that. Enjoy every step you take towards the top of the mountain and be present enough to actually enjoy the sunrise from the top of the mountain. If you are a skeptical one, don't worry, I have been there too. And you have rights to be so. Because look, it's not magic, it's not woo-woo, even though it can sound like this, it's actually your anatomy. You have a system in your brain called reticular activating system that's scanning your reality for things that match your beliefs, your thoughts, your focus, your reasoned focus, and your inner state. So it's not so much magic, it's how your brain works. And if you want to know more about RIS, reticular activating system in your brain, and how it shapes your reality and how to learn to control it, I break it down in my next video.